After terrorizing every defense in the Premier League and winning the PFA Player of the Year in 2013, Gareth Bale wanted to fulfill his dream of playing for Los Blancos. After causing havoc in the Premier League, Bale was on the radar of some of Europe's big guns, but the Welsh international was optimistic about his transfer to Real Madrid. Tottenham was not keen to sell Bale as he was their leading man on the pitch. But Bale had only one thing on his mind, and that thing was to wear the white of Real Madrid. Initially, Spurs rejected several Real Madrid bids, but Gareth forced himself out by not participating in the training and wanted to fulfill his dream. But at last, on the 1st of September 2013, Real Madrid reached an agreement with Tottenham Hotspur for Bale. The Welshman was finally a Real Madrid player. He signed a 6-year contract with the club and a mouthwatering transfer fee of €100 million. It was the world record signing back then, as Gareth Bale became the most expensive transfer in the history of football after Cristiano Ronaldo. Around 30,000 fans gather around the Bernabeu to welcome the Welshman at his new home on a sunny afternoon in the capital of Spain. The faithful at the Bernabeu knew that their world record signing has magic in his boots. Gareth Bale had a dream debut season at the Bernabeu, as the Welshman was directly involved in 38 goals and 42 appearances for the Blancos. Gareth had a beautiful full debut at the Bernabeu. The Welshman scored twice and assisted 2 Cristiano Ronaldo goals against Sevilla in 2013. Although he had a couple of injuries, but still the Welshman made his season memorable by scoring the decisive goal in UCL final as Real Madrid secured the long-awaited La Decima. Gareth Bale was the missing part in the puzzle, as the Blancos were jinxed and struggled to reach the final of the Champions League in the past couple of years. Gareth Bale formed a deadly partnership with Karim Benzema and Cristiano Ronaldo as Real Madrid destroyed every opponent that came to their way and that beautiful Champions League trophy. Gareth Bale also scored a fantastic solo goal against Barcelona, which was decisive as the Blancos secured the Copa del Rey that season. After the match, Barcelona's coach Gerardo Martino said in an interview, "It's difficult to see a player with pace like that at that stage of the game." Bale destroyed every defense with his blistering pace, quick feet, and his amazing left foot. It was surely the best season of the Welshman in his professional football career. Bale had a difficult second season at Real Madrid as the Blancos didn't secure any top 3 titles, but Bale scored in the Club World Cup final against San Lorenzo and had a brilliant performance in the UEFA Super Cup against Sevilla. Still, the Welshman ended the season with 17 goals and 12 assists in 48 appearances for the Blancos. In 2015-16, after a horrific start to the season, Rafa Benitez was sacked by Real Madrid and Zinedine Zidane was appointed. In 2016, Real Madrid star player Cristiano Ronaldo suffered from a series of injuries, and in the meantime, Gareth Bale took responsibility and proved why he is another star in the team. Gareth carried Real Madrid in the absence of Cristiano Ronaldo in La Liga as the Welshman scored 19 goals and 23 appearances in league. Real Madrid lost the league by the barest of margins, but Gareth Bale proved his critics wrong. Real Madrid won the Champions League that season as Gareth Bale scored the only goal in the semi-final against Manchester City, and his goal single-handedly took Real to their 2 Champions League final in 3 years. Gareth also scored his penalty in the penalty shootout of the UCL final against Atletico Madrid. Although his season was plagued by injuries, still the Welshman was brilliant. 2016-17 was the worst season Bale had in his Real Madrid career. In November, Bale damaged his ankle and was ruled out for 4 months. The Welsh international only made 19 appearances for Real Madrid and was used as a substitute mostly of that season. But Real Madrid won the double that season by securing the 33rd La Liga trophy and their second successive Champions League. After having a horrendous season, Bale started the new season with good intent. The Welshman got his form back. Real Madrid already won 3 trophies even before 2018, and Bale featured in FIFA World Cup final, UEFA Super Cup, and Supercopa de España. He also scored 16 goals in the league, but Bale is often known as the man for big occasion, and he proved again why he's the man for big occasions. After a string of great performances and an equaliser against Barcelona at Camp Nou, Bale was not included in the starting 11 of the Champions League final against Liverpool. The score was level as Real Madrid made their first substitution. Bale came in for Isco, and just after a few moments, the Welshman scored the best goal of his career in a Champions League final by scoring a bicycle kick. He celebrated the goal by sliding on the pitch, and man, I saw that passion in his eyes. Bale single-handedly won the Champions League final for Real Madrid as the Blancos secured their 3rd consecutive Champions League. Gareth Bale was officially elected as the man of the match of the night. Real Madrid and Bale had a season to forget in 2018-19, and Bale was unable to replace Cristiano Ronaldo as the main man for Real Madrid. The 19-20 season was an insult to injury as Bale off-the-pitch issues made him the most hated player in the dressing room. Zidane didn't want Bale in the squad, and he was so close to joining a team in China, but the agreement was cancelled at the last minute as Marco Asensio suffered an ACL and was out for the season, and Real Madrid didn't have a decent right wing in the squad. Gareth Bale's Real Madrid is nothing short of incredible if you ignore his attitude and off-the-pitch issues. Bale proved his critics many times in his career, but I swear I have never seen someone who has been scapegoated by the media as Bale has. Every day the Spanish media destroyed the reputation of the Welshman just because he played golf. His agent is also included in his downfall, as he was always found giving stupid interviews. But if we put ourselves in his shoes for a moment, then we can realize that before being a footballer, he is a human like each and every one of us. He has feelings like a normal guy and can be easily annoyed if someone states fake news about him. And there is no wrong if you are passionate about another game apart from football. Although he is paid for playing football, it doesn't matter if he is interested in other sports. I know Bale had an attitude that is difficult to ignore, but he answered our call whenever we needed him. He has scored so many decisive goals in his career that it is difficult to count each and every one. His arrival was one of the most important as Madrid won the La Decima. If we take a look at his career solely in terms of football, then the Welshman has scored more goals for Real Madrid than Figo and Zidane combined, and even more than Ronaldo Nazario. If stats like these don't make you a legend of the club, then I don't know what can. He deserves our disrespect or abuse is a question we have to ask ourselves, but surely he's one of the great that has ever played for Real Madrid. At 33 years old, Bale announced in a set of tweets that he would be hanging up his boots, both at club and international level. The now former Wales captain recently represented his nation at the 2022 World Cup in Qatar, where he took his total to 41 goals in 111 caps for his country. Bale leaves his most recent club, Los Angeles FC, which he joined in July 2022 and where he won the MLS Cup after his own 128th-minute equaliser, which is his last trophy to date. His recent accolade in the U.S. adds to an impressive personal collection that reflects a star-studded career. The Wales legend and former Real Madrid star hinted at a new adventure in his retirement message, leading some to suggest that he could now pursue a career in golf, although nothing has been confirmed at this stage. If you enjoy this video, consider subscribing to the channel.
Sports Frenzy, the game is on.